know he's taunting you, but lashing out at him isn't going to solve anything. And Eustace, don't you think that was a little uncalled for?
I wasn't the one who started this.
Let me... Damn it, just let me go already! Just... leave me alone for a while. You guys should just go on ahead with him.
Oh.
I think you went a little too far, Eustace. Being at odds with Machias is one thing, but dragging his father into it is pretty low. You're better than that.
Perhaps I was a bit out of line. It would seem I still have much to learn.
Huh?
You look shocked. Why?
Well, you're the son of Duke Elberea, right? I wasn't expecting the son of a noble to admit he was wrong. Wait, no, that came out wrong. I'm sorry.
There's no need to address me so formally. We may come from different social spheres, but here at this academy, we're supposed to be on equal standing. Or so the idea goes, anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yes, I'm with you all the way there.
Is class really that big a deal here in the Empire?
It is. This country has a long history, and the class system has been one of its central institutions for most of that. So what are you going to do, Eustace? Maki said to go with you, but I don't want to press you into coming along if you don't want to.
I was intending to press on to the exit by myself, but I'd prefer not to mimic the actions of his ilk, so I'll accompany you.
What? I'm just surprised we're worthy of your company. I mean, I'm looking forward to having you on the team.
Let's just go with that.
We should get moving then. Come on. Looks like we are. That definitely seems to be the exit.
I can see the sunlight streaming in, so I'm guessing we're finally clear.
Ugh, this was a complete waste of time. Pointless busy work at best. Considering the school's esteemed founder, I was expecting more of a challenge, but nothing here posed even a modest threat.
Did we even fight the same enemies? I feel like I've been stretched to my limits. What was all that business about Class 7 anyway?
Good question. We've got people here from different backgrounds, classes, even cultures. Is there some sort of secret agenda with this whole Class 7 thing that we just don't know yet?
What was that?
There.
The statue?
What the heck is that?
A gargoyle come to life? What sorcery is this?
Are monsters like this common in the Empire?
Not outside of old wives' tales, they aren't.
This thing's cutting off our only route to the surface. No choice. We have to fight it.
Right.
Finally, an opponent worthy of my skill.
Hey, Idios, help us.
Watch out. This is a tough my turn. All right, let's do this.
All right.
I'll handle this.
Doing a Crystal Saber! Go! Okay, it's safe for now.
Well, that should be the end of it.
No, it's down but not out.
That's one hell of a second wind.
I can appreciate a certain degree of tenacity, but this thing needs to just die.
It's no use. We're too spent to go another round with it. Guess I have no choice. I'll have to.
you've certainly got some good timing.
Seems like you're all okay at least. I'm sorry we took so long.
You're here, and that's what counts.
So, a gargoyle, is it? I didn't expect to find the Dark Ages alive and well down here. It doesn't seem like it'll go down easily.
Indeed. It's brushing us off as though we barely even scratched it.
But with this many of us, if we can just find an opening.
Fine. I guess I'll help out.
Looks like you started the party without me.
You?
Releasing limiter. Take this! Break shot!
An opening!
Go!
This one's mine! Ah!
It's...
We did it! I think that's the end of it.
At the very least, that creature doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a rematch anytime soon.
What happened there anyway? Right at the end of the battle...
Now that you mention it, I did feel something wash over me for just a second there.
It was like each of us were engulfed in some faint blue light.
What?
I did notice something as we fought.
Phew. You're looking pretty busy there, Elliot. Yeah, I just got some packages from home. Heavy ones at that. I just carried them up here and I'm already totally beat. I can believe that. Hold on there. Seems like there's food in one of these, too, so I should probably look through them. Well, I am already here. Should I give him a hand? You look like you could use a hand. Mind if I help out? Really? You would? Well, I'd appreciate it. Rhea and Elliot began sorting out the packages that Elliot received from home. Phew. Well, we're done with about half of them now. I didn't expect there to be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you've got a sister? Yeah, an older one. She's always been a bit on the clingy side, too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a package, but I wish she'd toned it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. You mean it. I think it's kinda nice, actually. You can tell that she really cares about you. Really? Oh! Elliot took a worn-looking piece of sheet music out of the box. Is that sheet music? It looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. Oh, really? Then I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music, ever since I was younger. But in the end, I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing Thor's instead of a music academy. Weird, really. Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Sure, one of these days. Rhea and Elliot returned to sorting out the packages, only getting through with the strength of their combined efforts. Ooh, almost hit that max with them. course my mic is muted. God damn it. But she was seriously trying to do all this by herself. She must be really devoted to this club. Sorry, I was in your way, wasn't I? I'll start clearing up that other stuff. That's not what I meant. Why am I so stubborn? This was my chance, too. Having cleared everything up, Breen waited for Elisa by the gymnasium while she changed back into her school uniform. It looks like we're done for the time being. Were you really able to clean up the whole club room on your own? It's not like I would have let you in. It's not like I would have let you in there either way. This is a girls' club, remember? Right. Good point. But you did help me out. Thank you. Huh? Nothing. Never mind. We're done here, so go away. Okay. See you. That went about as well as a train crash. I guess I'll have to... Whoa. Hold on. I wasn't paying attention there. I wasn't paying attention. It's just like... when the rest of the text doesn't come up as fast as your mind would like to process that, all I took that as, I guess I'll have to kill her. Sorry. Funny how, even though as much as I don't like Elisa, I'm gonna laugh at one of her events. Anyway, I guess I'll have to kill her with kindness to get back on speaking terms. Way to let a perfect opportunity slip through your fingers, Elisa. We can't keep doing this all year. As much as I wish it didn't strengthen. Why am I so stubborn? Elisa, if there's anything else you'd like me to help with, then it's fine, just leave me alone. I guess I should give up for today. Man, like, this does not, looking at how annoying look, I gotta keep this salt to myself, because I'm gonna keep massively complaining about Elisa during her events if I don't. Oh, hello, Breen. Sorry, did I interrupt you? No, that's alright. Choir instructed me to do some descents, so I've been spending the day working on those. I felt a bit tired after finishing a couple of them, though, so I'm just taking a break for now. Sounds like you've been working hard at least. I kinda wanna see what he was like when he's drawing. Would it be okay if I stayed a while and watched you draw, guys? Fine by me. If you've got any advice, I'm all ears too. Wow, that's quite the elaborate drawing. Compliments like that make me feel like I'm improving, but don't hold back if you have any criticisms to make. Got it. Even though I think this looks pretty great already. You used to draw back home, right? Yeah, I taught myself by painting landscapes and, well, mostly landscapes. But Clara, the head of the club, wasn't too thrilled to hear that. How so? According to her, I draw purely by feel without even the most basic artistic techniques. She told me to take what I see and make it my own, so I've been doing rough sketches like this since last month. In fact, I just finished my 100th sketch. That's a lot. I don't know if I'd have the patience to sit down and do that many sketches. Is it kind of a pain? Or isn't it kind of a pain? It's not that bad. It helps that Clara's words resonated with me. That's what I'm doing with my time in the Empire, after all. I'm taking what I see and making it my own. Now seems like it might be a good time to ask, where are you from? I suppose I never did mention that, did I? I'm from the Nord Highlands, to the north of the Empire. Hold on, that's where Emperor Drykel's raised his army. All this time you were worrying about Nord in class, and you were from there. Well, you know, I do plan on telling the rest of the class eventually. Come to think of it, I don't know why guys came to Thor's in the first place. Hopefully I'll get the chance to ask him sometime. Is something wrong? No, sorry, just spacing out. I'd really like to see your painting when it's done. If it turns into a painting worth seeing, I'll be sure to show it to you. Yo, so we meet again. Enjoying a little tea in peace and quiet today, Crow? Nah, I'm just waiting around for an appointment. But they're sure taking their sweet time. Way to keep a guy hanging. I get the feeling you've done the same thing at least a couple of times. Oh-ho, feeling cheeky today, are we? Can't really deny it, though. I wonder who he's waiting for. It doesn't seem like a girl. At least, I don't think. Mind if I join you, Crow? Sure thing. And hey, once they get here, maybe you can even join in. Yo, kept you waiting, huh? Speak of the devil. Sorry we're late. We ended up getting a bit distracted. This isn't what I was expecting. I'll let you off the hook this time. Better not let it happen again, though. I know. But, what are we messing around for? Let's get started already. Is that Blade? Oh, what? Do you play? I've been telling everyone who will listen about it. Even had a deck over to old Mick to spread the love. So it was Crow's deck that Mick gave me. Alright, take that. Oh, you're in for it now. Don't give up, Kay. This is nice to see. Didn't think you had it in you to look out for anyone else. Maybe you're not so bad after all. You flatter me. Wanna join in? Let's start at 3. You can't seriously be making children gamble. I mean, that depends on your definition of gamble. We're just playing for candy. Wait, how does that make it okay? But it's still kinda sad you're betting against kids. Aren't you technically an adult now? Whoa there, slow down a little. Age is all relative in a clash of spirits like this. Take this, bolt! Heh, right into my trap. Eat this, mirror! Aw, man, are you serious? You did it, Kay. Piece of cake. Thanks, Crow. I don't even know what we're gonna do with all these sweets. Dang it, that's the last one you're gonna get out of me. Looks like Crow's the only one losing anything here. I guess I could play a few rounds. Reen then joined the fun and enjoyed a few games of Blade with everyone. Just realized something. If you hold circle, it actually has its own speed thingy here. What the hell? I never knew that was even there. At least that makes it kind of easier. Oh, it's you. Hey there, Eustace. I've noticed they see you here pretty often. I guess you must be a pretty avid reader, huh? I wouldn't put it like that exactly. There's not much else to do, so I just came to pass the time. Oh. I don't really get a chance like this too often. Should I hang out with him? Yes. Would you mind if I joined you? You didn't ask for my permission. You can do as you please. Well then, I hope you don't mind my company. What is that you're reading anyway? It's a book on the many legends that are told throughout the Empire. There's certainly no shortage of those, is there? I've heard stories about witches, spirits, and even vampires. Hold on, are you into those kind of stories, Eustace? These are merely a means to a fuller knowledge of the Empire, though I can't deny that they make for interesting reads. I see. Maybe I should take a look at some of them sometime. Hey, look over there! That boy's from one of the 4 gray houses, right? House Alberea? So he is. He fits the noble archetype to a T, doesn't he? You don't suppose he's friends with that guy next to him, do you? I was guessing that he was. You gotta wonder what kind of people a big name like that would hang out with. Oh, it's almost time. We've gotta get back to the dorms. Hey, wait up! So that's what it's like to be famous. This is a daily occurrence. You're a noble yourself. The same would happen to you if you ever acted like one. Fair point. Maybe I could stand to learn a lesson or two from you. One cannot escape their nobility. As such, it should be worn with pride. What? Someone told me that when I was a child. Don't listen to the likes of Regnides. Useless. That's the end of this book. I'm going to get another. Was he just trying to cheer me up? Thanks, Useless. About last time when we did the midterm study things, I'd gone with Toa, War, Elisa, and M and Fee. The only ones that I have to do are ones with Crow, Marcus, Elliot, Eustace, and Gaius. So let's do those. Oh, so this is where you are. Wow, when you guys study, you two don't mess around. Well, no better motivator than fear, right? Our exams start tomorrow, and we've got to know our orbital science. I want to make sure I study as much as I possibly can before then. There's no such thing as too prepared. Besides, this is our last chance to get a full day of studying in. How about it, Reen? Up for one last marathon studying session? Sure, I'll join you guys for a while. Orbital science isn't quite my forte anyway. In that case, let's get started with the basics. Sounds good to me. So, orbital energy is generated by septium, right? And it differs from other types of energy in that it replenishes itself over time. It's hard to imagine what life would be like without it. Orbital energy is in everything. Whitening, railways, whiting, railways, telephones, and battle ordnance. That sieges nicely. Into our next topic. Let's talk about battle ordnance. Their first key feature is their portability. The second is their ability to synchronize with their user, allowing them to easily use orbital arts. Magic for the everyman. Feature 3 is their flexibility. A battle ordnance capabilities can change dramatically based on the quartz within. That summary wouldn't have been more perfect if we read it out in the textbooks. Thanks, Magius. Wait, that's our Magius. Why do I always add something? I can't believe you could rattle all that off without even stopping to think. That's like literally how Zach is. He literally could tell you quantum physics in a moment. But if you already have the basics down, are you just trying to help me instead of focusing on what you really need to study? No, it's not that. Reciting the information I've learned like this helps it stick in my memory. It might look flashy, but this is really productive studying for me too. Well, everyone needs a method. As I said earlier, it's not possible to be too prepared. And while we still have a lot of ground to cover in our orbital science review, I would appreciate it if you would help me study for a few others when we're done. Of course! I'd be happy to. Really? Well, thanks. Reen, Marcus, and Elliot continue their orbital science studies, feeling much more confident about the exam every minute. Alright, let's study with Eustace and Gaius. Oh, are the two of you studying military science? It looks like you guys are tearing through things too. More or less. You caught us just as we reached the section on military symbols. Care to join us? Sure, couldn't hurt. I didn't know a thing about military science when we entered the academy, so I'm not feeling terribly confident. It's not as though most schools teach military... alongside literature and math. We're all in the same boat here. Either way, we'd be happy to have our person to paddle. Have a seat. Then let's begin. Map marking symbols are used to represent an assortment of different units and formations. This is the symbol for infantry. Reen, try to draw the symbol for headquarters from memory. Gotcha. I'm pretty sure it's this. Guys, think you can draw the symbol for an armored troop? Sure, this should be it. Now I have a tough one for you. What does this symbol mean? That's engineer, right? You got it. Whew, there's so much to memorize for this class, and the fact that we're going in blind makes it even worse. These seem like the raw basics too. Given that not all of us will end up involved with the military, it does seem a little excessive. But bear in mind that our military science class is to teach us how to deal with harsh situations efficiently. In that case, there's plenty to learn even if we never find ourselves on the battlefield. That's probably why it's mandatory. If it could save our lives, we owe it to ourselves to do well. Agreed. Eustace, Gaius, and Reen stayed together for a while longer, continuing to test each other on military science.